Very long time. I don't even know how
I
much long.
almost 1 month,
Hmm.
over a month.
Yeah, like we have a new year. It's 2024.
24. How's your new year going?
Uh, Somewhat mixed because I'm, sometimes it feels like even my bad luck is quite bad. I got COVID when there is no COVID in my whole state.
Oh, so
Yeah,
are you currently
I'm right
suffering
now.
from it or
No,
recovered?
not right. I'm talking about the New Year Eve. I got COVID that
Okay,
time. Everyone was
okay,
celebrating. We don't have
okay.
a single case of COVID in whole Haryana. I was the first one. The doctor was
Oh,
laughing at me. How did you get the infection? How did you manage to get it? I
strange,
didn't catch
honestly
it
strange.
when the COVID was like on the peak. I had my all
Okay.
vaccines. Like I got it 3 times, I guess. And after it is like almost disappeared, we don't have a single case. That time I got it. It
Even
means
I
just
have heard about its new variant, JN
it's
something.
it's like the viral flu we used to have during the end of winter, so sometimes like when the weather is changing. So it was
Mm-hmm.
that sort of thing. Um,
Okay.
Quite unfortunate, I must say, because my family they got flu. My mama,
Oh.
papa, then brother, they got well within 2 3 days.
Mm-hmm.
Then finally I got it, and I was like, it's been more than 5 days. Why I'm not getting well?
Huh.
They are like good to go within 2 days, and then the doctor asked me, it's not really possible. Let's go it, and they asked me some tasks like putting swabs here and there,
Yes,
and
right.
then the guy is looking at the report and laughing at me like, how did you get it? I'm really surprised. How did you manage to get it when there is not even a single case in Haryana? I'm like, I
Exactly.
don't know. I didn't even go outside.
Now we are
So,
laughing at the same case, but actually, the time you suffer, that time it isn't a happy thing to be happy about.
see,
You are
the
more stressed
horrible
that
thing,
how
my
that was.
experience would be whenever I get flu, cough, or anything like, the symptoms of COVID, I don't get
Hmm.
taste in food. So
Taste.
that is the most horrible thing when you have something really tasty in the kitchen.
Right, right, right.
Everyone is eating in front of you. They are literally enjoying it. You
Hmm.
are eating it, but you are not getting any taste.
Taste, right. Smell and
So,
taste, both, I guess.
and apart from that, like there was a little bit pain in my throat whenever I was swelling something. So it
Hmm.
hurt a little. Uh,
Hmm.
the
Now how
kind
is
of when you get tonsils. So it was
right,
something
right. So
similar.
how is it
Yeah.
now?
Yeah, it's fine now. It took more than 15 days to recover. So I got it
Okay.
on 28th of December and I was fine before 10 or 11
So
January.
you were not taking sessions?
I was taking, I won't say, but it was like one or two because usually I'm not taking it every day, just on
Oh,
Saturdays and
right.
Sundays,
Hmm.
weekdays. So I can manage 15 to 20 minutes.
Hmm.
And after all, money is something else. You cannot say no to
Oh,
money.
yes, right, right, right. I believe so.
Yeah, in
Money is
India,
something we are
we
all rushing towards.
exactly. And in middle class Indian families, we have saying you shouldn't say no to Lakshmi. She will go away. She won't come back again. So never ever say no to Lakshmi.
Right.
Anyways, so how are you doing today? Like I'm sorry, like I just wasted 2 3 minutes, but yeah,
No
how are you
issues, no
doing
issues.
today?
We are here
How
to have
was
English conversation. So even if I listen to you, I am listening to you in English. So basically, that is also a sort of sentence. English
exactly?
conversation needs to be English anything.
That is true. But you know what? I prefer when the person is speaking their own thoughts in this language. Because what happens is you can listen to a lot of people, no matter what platform you choose, and you can
Right.
read the sentences from anywhere.
Mm.
The real life scenario is when you are going outside in public, you have to speak your thoughts.
Correct.
You should be better at
And that
expressing
that
yourself.
and that conversation which you accidentally have with anybody outside randomly is
Mhm.
not something that you have read in the books. It is going to
Exactly.
be regular conversation of what's happening in your life.
That's one of the reasons I really take few questions from the topic. Like I do take
Yes,
my
even
own
I have
questions,
noticed that.
not the
Yes,
exact PDF ones,
yes,
but most of the time
yes,
I'm
right.
just making my own things. And the reason
Sometimes
is
the
pretty
top.
simple.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, please,
I
please go
have
ahead.
noticed this that you
It,
always go off the topic and go about the regular things happening across the life or around us. And the questions are also a bit personal that you are able to answer it.
Mhm.
Not like you tell me what will happen if the world ends, or you tell me what is going to happen if human dies. Or I mean, these are something hypothetical questions which are not thought of
See,
easily, and person
whenever
is
we
not
are
able.
talking about speaking, thinking is a big part of it.
Hmm,
You must think whatever you are going to answer before you know how to speak it. So you must have something to speak to begin with. And that
right.
is the reason. And whenever we are going to speak, be it any platform, if you are going to, let's say, for an interview, or you are
Hmm,
going to talk to your friend or any person, you are going to talk about whatever is happening in your day to day life or something which happened to some person or some guy. So instead, look, it is okay. We can discuss about the topic as well, but not every day we are going to talk about, hey, the Russia is having war with Ukraine. How many missiles do you think they have launched?
exactly.
We are not going to talk those things every day. Rarely we will talk about it. Not every time. Most of the time we will be talking about, hey, what did you eat? Okay, what was your last Saturday night? How was it? Where did you go? Did you have fun? That kind of thing. So it
Hmm,
is better to focus on that part instead of
exactly.
doing the so complex things. And we are not even
We
in the
can have
position.
a rapid fire question for an interview. I think this
Rapid
is
fire.
something
Okay,
you
I
can
really
ask
like
me
it.
questions.
I
I
would
will ask.
I would take in many interviews, so I'm quite professional in that.
Oh,
So what is the position you are going to apply for? Yeah,
uh,
didn't I tell you? I was like I
you tell
wasn't
me.
the HR, but I have taken few interviews. It was
Okay.
like we used to have 3 rounds, and the final round would be the HR round. There will be second round done by some IT guy, and
Hmm, hmm,
initially the trainees were asked
hmm,
to just sort out, like whenever there is a vacant position, there will be
hmm,
thousands of applications and
hmm.
you have to sort out the little bit good ones. They do seem
Right,
the
right,
legit
right.
person. So
Uh-huh.
the guy, the permanent one, he's not going to scroll through all the emails. They will
Right.
just ask the interns on the trainees, hey, just okay, here are 2,000, 3,000 mails. Just call them or ask something and tell me if they know things or do. So it's just like
Hmm.
that. And that work I have done. And I used to be like, okay, I'm the real interviewer. I'm going to talk to you very seriously. And
Right.
that thing,
You're the one
it's
to
must.
filter people,
Yeah.
basically.
It's the like first is because you
Hmm.
whenever you are going to put a job opening on the website, any platform, you will get 70 to 80% of the people they will just randomly apply for it.
Right, right.
They don't know a single thing that they
Without
are not even
going to
from
the
that background.
eligibility criteria.
Exactly, you won't believe for an IT profile I got application from a BCom person and he didn't even know
There's no
what the hell
connection.
is that job and he was like nah I know accounting like dude this is a job opening for network engineer we are not going to do accounting.
Maybe people are applying in many such organizations without having a look of what job profile
uh,
it is. They're
I would
simply
say
applying
they
maybe.
are looking at the salary
Maybe.
and the location
Hmm.
and then they are just thinking that since it's a trainee job because what happens is most of the time company is supposed to train you, no matter, like
Hmm.
even if you have done graduation from IT, computer science,
Right.
or that's
Uh-huh.
it's just like almost zero. Whatever you
Uh-huh.
learn in IT,
They
it is by
consider
doing.
it. Uh,
You have to
uh-huh.
go to the actual scenario, you have to work in the
Uh-huh.
real life projects, and then you will learn the things. uh, Whatever you studied in university school, okay, it is good, it is certainly going to help you, but it
Hmm.
is not everything, hardly 10% of it.
Hmm.
So they do think, okay, it doesn't matter, even if our stream is different, maybe they will select it. Maybe they won't have the
They
good number of candidates. There are a
Uh,
lot
they
of
may or they
maybes,
may
and
not.
that's why they apply. So, okay, what is the position you are going to apply for? Should I take as per the IT guy, because I'm more familiar with that?
But I am not IT.
You're not from
I can be
IT.
tutor on
Okay, okay,
English talkie. I feel both will find you
okay.
familiar.
Yeah, English teacher. Let's say it is my academy. Okay, I'm the CEO
Yeah.
of my
Uh-huh.
hypothetical academy, which is
Uh-huh. No,
non-existent,
no,
but still,
it may come true someday, not
yeah,
necessarily.
someday it may come true. So we are going to take this interview in advance. I will, mail you the joining letter after some years. But anyways, so why do you want to apply for this job? Why did you apply? Like you already applied. It's not the want. Why did you apply
Am I
for this?
actually very logical? Yeah. Sir, I am applying this because I have studied English for last 5 years. I have done masters in English literature, and I really feel I'm compatible for this position. The eligibility criteria matches to my level, and so I felt like applying. Rest is up to you, sir. You can judge me.
Hmm. Okay. And what do you think? Like there are a lot of people who study English major, and they do go in different fields. Not every
Mm.
time they are teaching, not every time they are looking to become a teacher in some sort of academy or institution. So why do you want to become a teacher? You must
And
have been through a lot of options. There are other
yes,
opportunities as well.
yes, sir. I believe, sir, in teaching profession, I have seen people, they are eitherly here by choice or by compulsion. Because some people, they do not find job anywhere and they feel teaching is the only option left and they start doing that. But I feel if you do not have passion and if it is not by choice, you can never be happy in the work you're doing. So I feel happiness is more important. And I feel I'm passionate because I love teaching, and it's not just a year. I've been teaching for last 7 to 8 years after I completed my class 12. So I am loving it.
Okay. And since we are a startup, we are not going to offer you, so good amount which our competitors might offer you. So have you tried applying there? That's the first question. And the second one, would you be compatible with a little bit low salary which we are offering?
Sir, I have went through the CPC and the salary offerings you are providing. But the reason I want to work with startup is I wish that I am myself not a brand. I want to grow myself. And here, if I make mistakes, I learn. I learn and I'll grow with the startup. And maybe the startup gains a brand name very soon if we all work together. But when
Hmm.
I apply for brand, they have rules and regulations, and you have to abide by. And somewhere
Hmm.
I'm not fit for following the rules, always being ordered by a boss. I want a bit freedom, and I feel startup is a good way where we can build together.
Okay, that's true. And why did you leave your last teaching job? You must be teaching somewhere else. Now you are applying here. So, what was the problem with the previous place?
The reason was the same, that I am not that person who cheats anybody or with any organization. I work with my 100% genuineness, but there I felt that they had irrelevant reasons to always put me in the forefront and ask me several questions which were not even related to me, and they always try to figure out what wrong went, and if the
What
blame
went
is
wrong?
always on me, and I feel that no, I'm not capable and I don't deserve to be with them, because I feel that okay, they are too advanced and they require somebody better than me.
Okay. Well, we will let you know the results of this interview tomorrow morning.
Yeah,
You will get the
you
mail
let
or
me know
call
the result
by
later.
our. We don't have a secretary. I would be calling
Yeah,
you.
yeah, you can get back to us through our
Yeah.
email, right?
Anyways, there was a joke in IT. Whenever there is an interview, it's just a conversation between two
Mm.
people lying to each other.
Lying to each other.
There are a lot of lies. Of course,
Sometimes
the
authenticity is recognized by the person's face. The
um,
employee who approaches, he's
see,
really in need. You can recognize that.
in earlier, I would say 5 to 10 years before,
Mm.
those type of job interviews, they were more of they just want a person who can work. That's it.
Yes, yes,
They were
yes.
not
Right,
concerned about the personality. They were not even
right,
concerned
right.
about the communication till some certain extent, if it's
Today it's
not
the demand.
the client. But
Communication is the foremost requirement. You
yeah,
might be skilled, but
okay.
do you
It's
know
just
how
not
to
the only
communicate?
requirement. There are other stuff too. They want a superwoman or superman. And so that's why there is just joke. It's just like two people are lying to each other. The
Like,
person applying for job, he is lying about his capabilities. I have done this, I can do this. In their his resumes, there are a lot of lies. And the interviewer, he's also going to present himself as a big brand. They also,
right.
okay, you are doing this, okay, we are going to offer you this, we do
Uh-huh.
have this policies, are you familiar with this? We
Right.
have these working times, and we all know what happens at the end of the day. So, anyways, so it's time to wind it up. Do you
Yes,
have
yes.
any questions for me?
No, you asked me so many questions. I'm so happy. I love being asked.
Okay. By the way, it is out of nowhere, but I'm going to tell you because it just came across my mind. I was watching your channel, and in one of your YouTube videos, I found a comment. It was from one of your subscribers, and he said, "You look like Deepika Padukone."
Yeah, many
And
of them have said this
then,
earlier.
then I watched the video, and I was like, "Yeah, certainly you do look like Deepika Padukone."
Oh, really? Thank you. You know, when you get subtitled with a celebrity, certainly you start feeling like you're in heaven for some
Yeah.
time, being compared.
But it was the real guess. Like
Somewhat,
I was
somewhat
kind of
maybe.
surprised. Like maybe it is true. Then okay, let's check. Then I looked closely. Yeah, it is true. You do look like her.
Okay,
But
okay. Thank you.
yeah, it's not like I was talking you. Don't
I mean,
think of that.
no,
I was
you
just
went
watching
to
the
my
video.
channel, you checked me. I feel like, wow,
Yeah,
you
rarely
did
I
do
do
this.
it.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. I thought that teachers don't have time to go through the channel and all. They only come here, they
I'm
teach,
not a
and they
full-time
leave. And you
teacher.
do whatever you want. We are not bothered. Thank you so much.
It's all right. Anyways, that's all for today. Thanks for having me. I hope
Okay.
you enjoyed the session. You will get the recording
Yeah.
of the same. Bye
Yes.
bye. See ya.
A
And
very
oh,
happy New
happy
Year
Makar
to you.
Sankranti. I forgot to wish you. Today is Makar Sankranti. In some parts, they are going to celebrate
Some
tomorrow.
parts. Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
Here we are celebrating today. I just flew the kite. Even I had a little cut in my finger because of that string.
Kite flying.
Yeah. Bye bye. See ya. Have a great day ahead.
Same to you, sir. Bye bye.